Hi everybody, this is Kefren, your favorite French Canadian. Today I'm going to show you how to boost your FPS in NBA 2K20. Just before going inside of the game in the config file, I just want to make sure that you guys proper config your Windows 10. So first of all, make sure that you're writing here game mode. Open the game mode and make sure game mode is at off, really important. The other thing that you want to put at off, it's the game bar here, so make sure that it's at off. After that, capture. You want to make sure that capture background recording is at off and recorded audio is at off. So that's about it for this. The other thing is, if you have less than 16 gig of RAM, I always tell that in my video for the past 2 months, download this Intelligent Standby List Cleaner. It will purge your standby list automatically. For the past like 8 months, Windows have a couple of issues with that. So if you're seeing some stuttering in your game, mini lag, mini freeze, download this. It helped me a lot for Battlefield 5 and The Division 2 on my old computer. And it was a great addition, and it's low on your resources. So let's go inside of the game. So now inside of the game, the first thing that you need to make sure is to play this game in full screen. You will get more FPS if you're playing other mode like a borderless or window mode, so really important. The other thing is anti-aliasing, go with level 2, really depending again on with your computer. If you have like an integrated GPU, an old GPU, go with 2. You can go higher for sure if you have a better computer. The other thing that you need to look at is the refresh rate. I had an issue with it. It was stuck at 60. I had to reset my game and stuff, so make sure that it's matching your monitor. So if you have like a high refresh rate, it's here that you need to change, because you will not see your hertz on your display monitor here. So now let's go with advanced settings. So first of all, shader detail level, go with medium. You will gain 2% with that. Honestly, you will not see a big difference between low and medium in your FPS, so go with medium. Shadow detail level, this one is the huge deal. If you go like ultra to off, you're gaining like 15% of boost in your FPS, so really important here, the shadow. Texture detail, it really depends on your VRAM on your video card. So if you have 4 gig and more, you can play at high. Even 3 gig you can play at high. 2 gig, go at medium, and if you have less than 2 gig, go with low. Player detail, not a big impact on your FPS. It's like 1 to 2% for each bracket. So I just put at medium because I want some nice detail on my player. But the crowd will give you more FPS. You can even like put it at off if you want. So if you go high to off, you can gain a nice like 8%. So it's pretty nice. Depending again which computer that you have. If you're playing on the laptop, something like that, go with low or off. Media people detail level and air detail level, not a big boost again, 2% for each bracket, so go with medium for that. Ambient occlusion and volumetric lighting, huge impact. Remove this, you will gain a nice 8% in your FPS, so really important. Temporal anti-aliasing, not a huge deal for me, I was surprised, so you can put it at on. I didn't see a big difference between on and off. Motion blur will not give you more FPS, but I don't like this effect in any game, so I'm just removing it. But depth of field, bloom, floor reflection, mirror reflection, just remove this, and you will gain another like 9% of increase. So a pretty huge deal for that. Buffer count, use 3, max anisotropy, use 1, and your compute shader and your shader preload, you can stay at on. So that's about it for the game. We will go now inside of the config file. So now in the config file, in the config file, to find those two files, you need to go to the C drive, user, the name of your computer, app data, roaming, 2K sports, NBA 2K20, and you will have two files. The first one that you can open, it's pretty nice. It's rare that we're seeing that on video games. Is all the parameter that you can change in the config file and what they are doing with it. So for example, shadow detail, normally a game when you put at 4, it will be ultra, and 0 will be no shadow. But in this game, it's it's not the same. It's 0 means ultra and 4 means no shadow, and they're telling you why and which one you should choose. So if you want to change more stuff in your graphic parameter, you should definitely read this. And to see your config file, it's videosetting.cfg. Right click on it, open it with like a software, whatever. Notepad++ is free. It's a pretty good software. And here you will see all your parameters. So you can change stuff that you didn't see inside of the game. For an example, cache spot shadows, cache sun shadows, stuff like that. Also, if you have an issue with your refresh rate, you can change it over there. Use this number if you want to make sure that it's working, because I had an issue previously and I did the change in my config file. So that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, just comment in the YouTube section. Post me your rig, CPU, GPU, and RAM, and I will try to help you the best that I can. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace!